What's up? Facebook. Been a while. I think I'm back to doing Facebook Lives once a week. The last one I did was 7th of August. What's the date today? Today is 16th or 17th. Something like that. No, today is 17th. Let's wait for a few people to hop on and then have some fun. Today, after a long fucking time, it was a little bit of good day for people in cryptocurrency, right? I mean, some of the coins are up by 40%, 50%, 60%. A couple of my holdings, small holdings, but yeah, they're up by 100%. So when you're down by 70%, 80%, and then one day your coin jumps up by 40, 50%, it feels good, right? So yeah. Ooh, Fraser, you're back to Thailand, bro? All right, awesome, man. I'm in Pattaya right now. Should be going to, let's see. Might come to Phuket. Don't know yet. Hi, Askar. Hi, Natarajan. What's up? To all my Indian brothers. Happy belated Independence Day. That was, what, two days back? What's the date today? Today is 17th. Yeah, today is 17th. So yeah, I mean the coins are looking good today. I'll be the first one to admit. I think I'm still down about almost. If you talk about from the all-time high of January, like from the highest figure which I reached in January, I'll be down about almost 80%. Let's just say 80% from the all-time high in January. A week back, I was down 85%. And even I was freaking out, man. I'm a human being, just like all of you are. And I've been in this market for 3 years, but this is my first time trading cryptos, right? I've been trading cryptos from last year, April, and there were times when I was up, man, like, if you talk about January, I was up, from the net sum I entered, I was up 20 times from the amount which I entered cryptocurrencies, right? And that was in like millions, so it was crazy good times. But if you talk about average, like the average figure which I achieved many times, from that average I will be down about, I think, 60% right now, or yeah, about 60% right now, 65% or something like that. Anyhow, that's different. That's my independent thing. The whole market cap is down by about 70%, 75. Bitcoin is down by 75. So if you're doing 80%, even if you're 90% down because you invested in a lot of low cap coins, because those were the ones who were making most of the money in the previous bull run, it's okay. What I'm here to tell you is that it's okay. Thanks, Kriti. These markets, they work in cycles, okay? And they always go up and they always go down, especially in a volatile industry like crypto. A week back, literally, I saw everyone on crypto Twitter saying like, all shit coins are dead, Ethereum is dead, Ethereum is going to zero, blah, 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 blah. And today, all these guys are, oh my God, I'm missing the boon. Oh my God, let's run, let's buy. And, a lot of people sold their portfolio last week. And as a result, the market has jumped, like the overall market cap has jumped by about 15%, 20%, and they missed these serious gains. The thing with your portfolio is you need to develop a practice, and it's tough. It's not easy. I mean, it has been tough for me in the last 12 months. While I have a strong muscle now to not sell my coins at a loss, I kind of do that. I don't sell my coins at a loss anymore. I still have a problem to take our profits when the market goes up. But hey, that's the thing. That's where the real money is made in crypto. Imagine if you would have taken profits in January. I'm talking about an ideal case scenario, right? If you would have taken profits in January, re-entered the markets in, let's say, April, then May, again, there was a big boom of altcoins. Then again, taking profits out again. So obviously, I mean, we won't know the exact top, we won't know the exact bottom. So ideal scenarios are not possible. But as the market goes up, so if you commit to yourself, like set up an X amount, let's say, I mean, it depends on the size of your portfolio, right? So let's say if your portfolio goes up by $10,000, starting today, you're going to say that, okay, I'm going to take $1,000 or $5,000. Don't take all, don't take 80, 90%. Otherwise, you won't see the growth. Obviously, you need to have the mass for those numbers to grow. But you can take a commitment you can take a commitment that every time your portfolio, let's say, grows up by $10,000, you're going to take $1,000 out from the portfolio. Okay, and that $1,000, it's not that you need to spend it. That $1,000 just keep in USD, or I mean, I'll just live your life, or put that $1,000 into other assets like. I'm not sure gold is a good asset to keep money down, because I can clearly see a flipping happening in the next 5 or 10 years from BTC to gold. So there's no literally comparison between Bitcoin and gold anymore. So I'll not say gold or silver, but real estate is good. Other investments, like for example Forex, if you have someone who's a right broker with Forex, who knows how to trade, they're legal, they're established, then those kind of investments. So bottom line is, but diversify into other asset classes, or just keep, for those of you who are 100% into altcoins like me, a big mistake. As soon as I really get back into my previous all-time high with altcoins, which I'm hopeful, which I will get back into 50% Bitcoin. I used to have 50% Bitcoins, 50% altcoins, but we all are creatures of greed. All the same human principles drive you and me and many others. I got 100% into alts, and I made a lot of money in January, then in May, and then I lost a lot of it all also. So it's fine. Hopefully I will get third or the fourth or fifth chance to get back into Bitcoin, which I'm going to do. So 50% I'm going to get back into Bitcoins, and you want to have, so every time that your portfolio goes up, take a certain percentage out and keep USD, because when the market goes down, it's fun to buy, right? It's always fun to buy when the market goes down. So that's critical. And anyhow, so what's happening in the last 48 hours has been very encouraging. Some of the big coins, like some of our favorite coins like WeChain, Ontology, Cortex, some of these coins have been doing really well. I think WeChain showed a growth of about 60%, 70%. I was checking Cortex, it's about 100%. So that's the thing with altcoins. I mean, when they dip, they crash like crazy, and it's it's like anything is possible. But when they start pumping in, then there is no stopping. I mean, like, they pump like 50%, 100% in a day, like it's nothing. So that's the volatility of the crypto market, and after a while you get to enjoy it. Now, is this the start of the next bull run? To be honest, I don't know. However, I do think that we are close to the bottom. Either 189, 190 was the bottom, or worst to worst case, another 10-20% dip from there, which is about $150 trillion mark. That is the bottom, in my opinion. So we are close to the bottom. We might go down another 30% from here, but that's about it. So I see it's a good time to enter markets. If you have fresh money, your other MLM businesses, your internet marketing, network marketing business are making you money, then it's a good time to enter markets. Definitely. Too cool is here. Let me show you guys some view here, by the way. It's pretty amazing. Check this out. This time I'm staying in Johnson Beach in Pattaya. Pretty chilled out. And check this out. So I'll literally sit on my balcony for hours and hours and hours and enjoy the cold ocean breeze. It's so fucking awesome. It's good, right? Pradeep, hi David, hi Sarah, what's up? Where have you been? Indian, yeah, crypto has got nothing to do just with Indian market. I mean, there is only one cryptocurrency from India I think it's Nucleus Vision, and one is Kasha, but that's about it. Out of thousands of ICOs from other countries. So India doesn't. I think it does matter, but not at the biggest level. The countries which matter at the big level are Korea, US, Japan, and China. So yeah, that does matter. What's your opinion? What's your opinion? Let me know. Your opinion in the comments section in terms of what's your opinion of this recent spike of the last 48 hours? Is this just a relief rally? Do you think is this the start of the bull market? Do you think? What do you think? How how low we will go. Okay, one of the things which I'm seeing is, and it's very, that's the whole nature of, that's the whole essence of investing in human emotions is, when we were at 20,000, everyone was like, we'll go to 30,000, we'll go to 40,000, we'll go to 50,000, we'll go to 100,000. And now when we are down to 6,000, let's say price of Bitcoin, everyone is like, we're going to 4,000, 3,000, 2,000, even 1,000. We're like, Ethereum is going to zero. All the altcoins are going to zero. So when the market is bearish, we become over bearish, right? When the market is bullish, we become over bullish. And that's where we make the biggest mistakes of our investing career. Warren Buffett says, be fearful when others are greedy, and be greedy when others are fearful. So when the entire world is bullish and everyone is like, Bitcoin is about to go 50,000 and 100,000, that's the time you need to be fearful. That's the time. I'm not saying you can exit the market completely, because it's impossible, because you don't know the exact top. But the more your portfolio starts bigger inside, I think more you need to start cashing out in different stages, and that applies to the bottom. Like, this is currently, we don't know this is the exact bottom or not. It could be not. But if this is the exact bottom, or its bottom is 20-30% away, this is the time to buy, not to buy in one go. Let's say you have $10,000 and you want to invest in crypto. Don't put all $10,000 in one day. First of all, choose 10 coins. Don't just put all the money in one coin. Choose 10 coins, let's say. And now you have $1,000 each. And out of that $1,000, put in, let's say, 5 stages, right? Every time the market dips, put, let's say, $200 per coin, something like that. So position sizing, then you kind of space it out time-wise. I think it will always help you. These are some of my biggest lessons of the last 15 months, being active with cryptocurrencies and altcoins and shitcoins and whatever you want to call it. So yeah, what else is here? I'm actually sitting in a balcony with this ocean breeze, so not sure how clear is the voice right now. Absolutely, David, you're right, man. This is the ultimate discount for top 20 cryptocurrency, 100%. I mean, you won't see some of the prices which you're seeing. I mean, you're seeing WeChain right now at the pricing in December. Like, I remember buying WeChain when it was $7. Then obviously they had this split, and you got went to like 100. So let's say the highest price was 7. You divide $7 by 100, right? So that's 7 cents, right? So the price right now is about 1.4 cents. So that's like $1.4. You would have died to get WeChain at those prices back in December and January. Nothing has changed. The market has in fact matured. Sometimes, like if you study my last Facebook live, I still stand by my decision of not decision, my prediction of a $50,000 Bitcoin by the end of the year. We have some big developments happening in the next 2 months in terms of Bitcoin, ETF markets, and if the ETF markets get approved, you will see a $50,000 Bitcoin by December. It's possible. Now, if they don't get approved, if they both get rejected, I believe you will see a $50,000 Bitcoin by March. I mean, ETF is not the last thing on the world, but because of influencers, because of social media, a lot of gurus, bigger gurus than me in cryptocurrency, predicting that ETF is going to make it like Bitcoin rocket to the moon. So the masses, the retail investors, they are now like, they want to see the ETF basically. So every time an ETF gets delayed or a smaller ETF gets declined, they're like, oh no, it might not be happening, and they kind of, they get a little bit disappointed, which is not the case, which should not be the case, but that shows the immaturity of the market, because ETF is just one of the things. I mean, even if it gets approved, it doesn't get approved, it doesn't change much, it doesn't change one of the fundamentals. Fundamentals are very strong. In the background, you got so many things happening. You got ICE, which is like the New York Stock Exchange brand. They are launching, so it's ICE in combination with Microsoft and in combination with Starbucks. You'll be like, why Starbucks? So that they can make cryptocurrencies, adopted with the masses. That's why Starbucks. Again, not far, maybe 6 months away to a year away, when you will be able to spend your Bitcoins and altcoins in your near Starbucks and buy your morning cup of coffee. So yeah, we are entering into that state. I think we are 6 to 12 months away from it, and so that's massive. Few of the biggest pension funds, few of the biggest pension funds, which have all this old money, the baby boomer money, they are tying up with ICE because these firms are used to dealing with the New York Stock Exchange and all these companies. So now, when those kind of brands launch their own crypto exchange, Nasdaq, I think, is launching its own exchange. When these kind of firms launch their own exchange, obviously, we talk a lot in crypto about custody solutions, right? So then that solves the custody problem. Then big players can come up really with their money and put all that money in. IOST is a good coin, man. I like IOST. I have a decent size investment in IOST. Obviously, like any other cryptocurrency, right now it's down. But then, yeah, it's a long-term hold for me. I love IOST. It's one of my top 15 coins right now. WeChain, Ontology, Neo, IOST, Zilliqa, Stellar, Ripple, Tron. These will be some of my favorite coins right now. And of course, DateMe. DateMe is looking solid right now. We just touched, how many? I think 70,000 members or something like that. In Telegram group, almost 14,000 members. All this in less than 30 days of the start of the pre-launch. Private sale will open in about 8 days from now. People with $10,000 and above will be able to invest with some good bonuses. So stay tuned, and I think we're going to change the way online dating works. Online dating is a very interesting field to work in, and now I'm actively involved with the projects. I'm seeing day-to-day developments. There's a lot of stuff happening basically behind the scenes, and some top quality people are joining us. Yesterday, Carrie Chance, 3 days back, she joined us. She's one of the co-founders of OnlyFans. That's a very popular site on Instagram. Devan Michaels, who's at New York Times. Okay. Ocean breeze is more than my voice. Okay, I'll try to speak a little bit slow, but I just love sitting here. Devan Michaels, who is founder of 123 Employ, and he's the New York Times best-selling author. He joined the team. So a lot of great people joining the team right now. The growth is there, the numbers are there. Having 14,000 people joining the group in 3 weeks is no joke. Having 70,000 people registered in a month is 3 to 4 weeks. Is no joke. Okay, so it is a real problem. Wait. Let me see if I can go inside. We have covered a lot of topics, though. That's why perhaps some of us left. I think the voice is going to be clear now. No, I was just saying that, a lot of good people joining the team right now. Devan Michaels, who's a New York Times best-selling author, he joined the DateMe team as a advisor. Carrie LeChance, one of our popular Instagram celebrities. She's also a founder of OnlyFans. She has like 3 million followers on Facebook fan page and stuff like that. They joined the corporate team. So a lot of good people joining the corporate team of DateMe. We have crossed about 70,000 members right now. We have about 14,000 members in the Telegram group. So it's really looking good. It's looking good. It's looking better than my initial expectations. So let's hope for the best. Private sale will start in about a week from now, as per the timing. Then it will be pre-sale, and then will be the public sale. So it's a long process till November, and December is when we will start trading on the exchanges. So, interesting times ahead when it comes to DateMe and ICO world. What else? Typically, I do these Facebook Lives in the night Indian time, so we have more people. It's all good. We'll get a lot of replay views and stuff like that. Yeah, guys, so I still stand by my BTC prediction. If the ETF gets approved towards the end of the year to be about 50, and I cannot say completely if the market is in bull run or not. To be honest, I'm getting a little bit emotionally detached now when I see 40-50% up in a day or 20-30% loss in a day. I mean, you get numb to it after a while. So I cannot say this is a start of a bull run, but I do feel we are very close to the bottom. And 200s could be the bottom, 150 could be the bottom, but that's about it. So Saudi crypto ban. I think Saudi is a very small market, so I don't think so. And Saudi Arabia bans everything, right? So I don't think so. OTC markets, counter to counter, Bitcoin will always be there. And look at what's happening with Turkish lira. I mean, they plummeted. A lot of people from Turkey are buying Bitcoins. Bitcoin in some countries is not a matter of investment and profits. Bitcoin in some countries is a matter of survival. So, that's huge. All right, guys, that's about it. Just wanted to pop in, say a quick hello, and share my thoughts on the current market. Cheers, keep rocking. If you are a hodler, be a hodler, hold your altcoins, and hopefully they'll make you a lot of money this year. Take care. Bye-bye.